This is Mark Henry from FridayNightGlory.com here at the Cedar Hill Media Day, here with head coach Carlos Lynn. Coach Lynn, exciting first game. You're coming out of the gate with Allen. What are your thoughts about how your team is functioning and how they're well prepared so far?
We still got some preparing to do. We start practice on Monday. We have a scrimmage against a good Mansfield Timberview team, and then we have a week to get ready for Allen. It's been my experience since I've been here. These guys are going to be ready. We work them hard. We stress them mentally and physically, and that's what it's going to take: a good mental and physical effort to beat a good Allen team in their house. Game one, so it's going to be real exciting, and we're going to be up for the challenge.
Now we'll start with the defensive side. You got Shabazz. You got a couple more guys that have been there, and you got some holes to fill. Maybe at the linebacker position. Talk about how your defense is functioning so far.
We're going to be strong defensively. Coach Harris, DeMarcus Harris is my defensive coordinator, and, man, he's done an outstanding job of getting kids in the right spots. We run into the football like our hair is on fire. We're going to be physical. There's a lot of good things. We're going to be deep up front. We got an outstanding secondary with, 2 or 3 guys that that have Division I offers back there. So it's going to be a good defense. It's going to be a defense that I think is going to help our young offense.
Now, speaking of the offense, you got 2 capable quarterbacks coming in. You got Shane Lawrence and you got Yazar Wheatfield. What are you guys going to do at the quarterback position to get them ready?
We're going to have them both ready because they're pushing each other. It's a major competition, and they're doing a good job. They're accepting the challenge, and we're going to make sure that both of them are getting quality reps so that we can make a great decision for our team. And whoever can move the offense, whoever can execute and not lose a game, and not make bonehead mistakes and making wrong reads and things of that nature. The person that does the less of that's going to be the guy. So we're looking forward to an exciting competition.
Well, you got some help on the offensive side in Cam Fleming and Josh Fleeks. They've been there, done that. 2 seniors that are coming out the gate leaning. Memphis commit, Baylor commit. What are those guys doing to help ease the transition at the QB position?
Man, I hate to be trite, but if they can hand the ball off, we're going to be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With those caliber of guys, you're talking about 2 home run hitters. Those guys from anywhere on the field, they can take it to the house. So having that type of supporting cast is going to be good for those quarterbacks.
Now let's talk about the big fellas up front. Who's the leading candidates in leadership on the O-line?
Well, you got to start with our left tackle Parker Cup. He's got several Division I offers. He's going to be the mainstay up there. He's a returning starter. He's going to keep us from making mistakes. Got some guys going to be first time playing varsity up there. So he's going to keep us level, and he's going to and he's had an outstanding summer as well. Gotten bigger, faster, and stronger. So looking forward to an outstanding season for him. On the other side, we have the puppy. Cortland Ford, he's a big fella. Already has a Baylor commit. Not a commit, but an offer, and he brings a lot to the table. Has some athleticism with size and strength. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the young fella does.
Now, one thing that gets left off is the special teams. Who's the standouts on your special teams? Your kicker, returners. What do you have coming out of there?
Well, you can't say special teams in Cedar Hill without talking about Cameron Fleming. Cameron Fleming, I think he took about 5 to the house last year, so he's going to be dangerous back there. And we're so competitive in our individual positions. It makes our special teams a lot better because we have some guys that don't start anywhere else. They would be starting, but if you're on special teams, you're a starter. So we're excited about all 3 phases of the game, and we ought to be pretty decent.
Now, one last question. The big motto, the big thing here in Longhorn Nation is lock in. We asked a couple of guys about it. What does lock in bring to the table? Explain that motto to the rest of the nation out here.
Absolutely. In big time 6A Texas high school football, there's a lot of variables. Talent isn't enough. I think there's a mental component that a lot of people overlook. And we just wanted to share a concept of that you have to be locked in every single thing that you do. Champions they're not just locked in on the field. They're locked in the classroom. They're locked in the community. They're locked in at their churches. They're locked in at home doing the things they're supposed to do. So it's a concept that we understand on the field. You got to be mentally focused. You got to be mentally tough. But I want them to be locked in off the field, because at some point football is going to be over. And if you're not learning the things that you need to be a man, then I think we're failing these kids. So we got to be locked in everything that we do.
Well, congratulations. We're very excited about the first game. We'll be there. We'll be there looking to see how everything comes out. And good luck down the line, all right? This is Mark Henry from FridayNightGlory.com.